Hello my lovely, Sophia here, Psychic Tarot reader and personal mentor, and welcome to my channel, Sophia Psychic Tarot. So today's pick a card reading is going to be a no contact, do they think about me? Okay, so it's going to go quite in depth as to sort of why did they leave you, what were they feeling when they left you, do they miss you, are they thinking about you, do they want to get back in touch? Will you hear from them? What advice for you to do in the meantime, if it is yes? And also, do they want to be back with you and will you get back together? So it's going to go quite in depth in this reading. So if you are new to my channel, welcome, okay? And also I channel messages from Spirit. Please check out the description box and especially the playlist titled Get Them Back, okay? There's 3 channeled videos from Spirit in there that will help you get your person back, okay? What you need to be doing, not what they need to be doing, okay? So timestamp will be in the description box below. Again, if you do want a personal reading, check out the description below, or even if you just want a channeled reading from your person, okay? The bigger reading will go for the next 12 months, looking at the connection between you both, thoughts, feelings, the current situation, what's going on in their life and what will be happening in the next 12 months. So do check out the description box below, okay? The channeled message from your divine counterpart or the person you're missing is just purely to tell you, from their higher self, how they're feeling about you. So the 12-month reading is more in depth. Okay, my sweethearts. So choose numbers 1, 2 or 3. Okay, my lovelies, for those of you who chose pile number 1, let's have a look at what's going on in your situation. So I'm going to pop that back and start with this. So, dear spirit guides and angels, for the viewer who chose pile number 1, why did the person they miss leave them? Why did the person they miss leave them? Ooh. Okay. And for the viewer who chose pile number 1, how did they feel? How did this person feel when they left them? How did this person they miss feel when they left them? Okay. And for the viewer who chose pile number 1, why hasn't this person they miss been in contact since they left? Okay, so let me just pull some clarifiers on some of these. So, clarify for what? Clarify for what? Okay, so I'm getting a couple of things through. So why did the person that you miss leave you? Now, it could have been because they were in a relationship with somebody else. So they had, perhaps they were married, so they had a legal bond together. Okay, we've got the Justice card here. It could be that they were living with somebody, so they had contracts on where they live together, rent agreements or, mortgage agreements or whatever. Also, I do feel that this could be a twin flame connection with this 4 of rods, okay? So although we've got the Justice card and it doesn't seem very favourable for you, there is this twin flame contract, okay? That's also what Spirit are bringing through. So why did this person that you miss leave you? Either because they were with somebody else and in a situation, or in a situation that they had commitments, okay, or legalities, business together with somebody perhaps, or a job, okay, that took them away from you, or they were in a job where there was distance between you, okay, or this twin flame contract. So how did they feel when they left? It was a struggle and it was a tough decision to make, okay? It wasn't a decision they took lightly. They really struggled with this, okay? Struggled with their emotions and their thoughts and feelings here, okay? but they knew they had to make a decision, or perhaps a choice. Okay, and why hasn't this person been in contact since? Now, again, with this card, I'm getting two things. Either that the situation they are in, okay, if they are with somebody else, then things are not going well. Whatever situation they're in is not going well. Also, I feel that they do want to come forward here, offer you something, but this Tower moment, things are still not right with them, I'm being told. Okay, with them. And also you may still need to be doing your work. What do I mean by that? Go and check out the playlist, How to Get Them Back, okay, or Get Them Back. It will explain what I'm on about. So I feel that this person does have feelings for you, put it that way, okay? And it wasn't an easy decision to make, to walk away and leave you. So let's go a bit further now. So, dear Spirit Guides and Angels, for the viewer who chose pile number 1, does this person they miss still think about them? Does this person they miss still think about them? And does this person they miss want to get back in touch with them? Okay, and let's clarify these. So, okay, so does this person that you miss still think about you? I feel that they do. I feel that they do. Okay, but there's something going on in their life financially. And again, they're telling me because of this Justice card, the reason that they went in the first place. Okay, there's still that same situation. So they still might be married. They still might be, living with somebody. There's still this same situation, I feel. It's a financial bond. I don't think they're particularly happy where they are. Okay, they may be being manipulated. There may be gossip. They may be scared of what other people say. Okay, they're frustrated, I'm feeling. They're frustrated because it isn't a love connection that they've got where they are. It is a financial and a security situation. So do they still think about you? Yes, but I feel that they're still in the same situation. So does this person want to get back in touch with you? I feel that they do. Okay, whenever I see the Judgment and this card is, they've got a choice here. But also the Judgment card is sort of Spirit giving them this wake-up call. And I think with this Tower coming in that we had, why haven't they been in touch? I think something's going to happen in this. Okay, it seems to be wherever they are is not to do with love anymore. It's to do with financial situation. Okay, and I think that they are going to get this enlightenment, if you like. Okay, and then they've got to choose which path they want to go on here, to be back with you or to stay where they are. Okay, so let's have a look at for the dear Spirit Guides and Angels, for the viewer who chose pile number 1, will the viewer hear from this person that they miss? Will the viewer who chose number 1 hear from the person that they miss? And what advice do you have for the viewer in this situation? What advice do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 1, please, in this situation? Okay. So let's just look at those two. So, clarified 8 of Cups. Clarify 8 of Cups, please. Okay, so will you hear from them? soon. I don't think it'll be soon. They're still turning their back on you here. Okay, they've still got things that they need to cut out of their lives. They need to still toughen up and sort things out here, whether they're, you know, male or female. The Spirit are just saying at the moment they are still got things to sort out here. It's like they've got to learn what they're going through, and the situation they're in is a life's lesson for them. And what advice for you, okay, is for you, stop watching and waiting, okay? Go and check out the videos, like I say, in the playlist, how to get them back if you want them back, but stop watching and waiting all the time. Stop looking at your phone every 5 minutes. Stop looking out the window. Stop, you know, waiting here. A watched pot never boils. You too have to cut out emotions, feelings, thoughts here that are no longer serving you. Come into your positives. Those videos will help you understand what on earth I'm on about, okay? And if you're serious about getting somebody back, this person back, then definitely check out those videos, my lovely. So you need to be strong as well. They need to be strong. They're coming out as the Queen of Swords here. You're coming out as the King of Swords. So they need to toughen up. You need to toughen up. Both of you cutting out things that are no longer serving you in your lives. So does this person want to be with you again? So dear Spirit Guides and Angels, for the viewer who chose number 1, does the person they miss want to be back with them? Does the person they miss want to be back with them? And for the viewer who chose pile number 1, will they get back together again? Will the viewer get back together with the person that they miss? Clarify. And clarify. Okay, so does this person you miss want to be back with you again? I think that they do, okay? Here, they're just wondering how they get out of the situation they're in. How can they offer you something, especially if there is financial commitment or legal commitment with somebody else? How am I going to get out of this? Still a dilemma for them. They haven't lost the connection with you, but they really, really can't see a way out of their situation. They're wanting to move something here. They know they've got to start acting, is what I'm being told here. They know they've got to start doing something. Let me just pull in another one. They're telling me to clarify the 8 of Rods. Clarify the 8 of Rods, please. What is this movement? Yeah, for a positive, more secure future. A happier future, I'm hearing. So they really are going to have to get out of this themselves. And you are just going to have to wait here. Okay, follow your intuition. If you still feel that there is a connection, because this is general, okay? If you still feel that there is a connection, then either get a 12-month reading that will show you that there is a genuine connection between you and your person. If there is, okay, then you know that you can work on this and you can do all the things in the How to Get Them Back playlist, okay? If you're serious and you really want to. But follow your intuition. So let's bring in one of these cards. So dear Spirit Guides and dear Spirit Guides and Angels, what message do you have for the viewer regarding this connection with the person that they miss, please? Yeah, you're on the right path, okay? There's still this connection, Spirit is saying, but there's still obstacles in the way here. But obstacles can be overcome. Romance Angels, what message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 1, please, regarding the person that they miss in their connection, please? Oh, come on. Okay, chemistry. Yeah, they definitely still have feelings for you. Okay, there's a strong magnetic attraction here, especially if you are true twin flames, but only a personal reading. If you haven't had one before, we'll clarify that. So there is still the chemistry between you. This person still has feelings for you. You still have a connection with them, but they have got, oh, excuse me, my tummy rumbling very loudly there. You have got a long way to go yet, or they've got a long way to go in sorting out their situation, but they know that they've got to be quick. Let's rephrase that. They haven't got a long way to go. They've got a lot that they've got to do, okay? They've got a lot of things to sort out, especially if it is getting out of a marriage or getting out of a legal commitment or contracts, okay? Another message, please, for the viewer who chose number 1 with a person that they miss, please. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but I think that is, I'm getting that more. For some of you, there is going to be somebody else who comes in, okay? I can't deny that. But for others of you, then this is getting to know them again in a new way, I'm being told. But again, only a personal reading will actually clarify that for you. So Archangel Michael, what message do you have? What advice and guidance do you have for the viewer who chose number 1 in their connection with the person they miss, please? Okay, be gentle with yourself. Just be gentle with yourself. Release any feelings of guilt as well. What message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 1, please? And self-employment. Oh, it's an unexpected message, but it might resonate for some of you. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. It may be that this person is self-employed, your person is self-employed, and that is what is holding them back, okay? Because if they work from home and they are in a relationship or they built up a business, you know, whatever the situation, whether it's telling you that you're self-employed or you're thinking of going self-employed, then do it, okay? Or that your person is self-employed. But whatever it is, your person is not happy in a loving place where they are, okay? It is purely financial or, you know, career commitments. Okay, and love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So whether, you know, your person does come back to you, I feel that they really, really want to, but they are in such a shitty hole at the moment, okay, that only they can get out of. So it is your choice whether you want to wait for them or not. Because for some of you, there is going to be a new love here. For others of you, then yes, this could change for the better. Okay, but go and check out, like I say, the playlist on Get Them Back Now. It's in the description box below. Or get your own personal reading and see what the next 12 months brings between you both. Okay, what flew out then? The Hangman. Yep, you're just going to have to wait until they've sorted out what they've got to sort out here. What other message, please, for the viewer who chose number 1, please? In this connection. Again, the Hierophant, which is legal things and contracts, okay? Commitments. You're going to have to wait. But, you know, this Hierophant is certainly fed up. He's not happy, okay? Your person is not happy, male or female, wherever they are. And one final card, please. And Justice, okay? The outcome is favourable, I'm hearing, but they do have to go through these legal things like this Justice card was before. So they've still got a lot of thinking and soul searching to do here, and you've got some thinking to do as well. But in those videos, in the playlist, you know, it's free information. Our minds think all the time, so why not put it to good use instead of negative use? If you want this person back and you're serious, either book a reading or go and check out the playlist, my lovely. So I will leave this one with you, but there is hope. There is hope. Love and light. Okay, my lovelies, for those of you who chose pile number 2, let's see what's going on in your situation. So, dear spirit guides and angels, for the viewer who chose pile number 2, why did the person they miss leave them? Why did the person they miss leave them? And for the viewer who chose pile number 2, how did this person they miss feel when they left them? How did this person feel when they left them? And for the viewer who chose pile number 2, why hasn't the person they miss been in contact since they left? Okay. So let's pull in some clarifiers. So please clarify 6 of Rods. Okay, so why did the person you miss leave you? Okay, I'm sort of getting that they had a connection perhaps with somebody else or something in their past. So they left you, okay, to go to something that they already had a past connection with. Because at the time, they thought that this was the safer bet, I was told then, okay? So if they were married to somebody or if they were in a commitment with somebody, then they thought, you know, better the devil I know, I'm hearing from spirit, okay? I haven't got the devil card here, but that's what I'm hearing. You know, okay, this might be, the connection with you might just be that they just thought, oh, this is just a fling or whatever, okay? So whatever it is, there was a past, something from their past or in their past that they felt was the safer bet. Sounds awful, I know, but this is why your person left. Now, sweethearts, this is general, okay? If you really want to know for your personal situation what happened, okay, then book a 12-month reading. It gets right to the nitty-gritty. And also, you know, check out the playlist, how to get them back. Whether they said to you as their parting words, I don't want to ever see you again, that is irrelevant, okay? Check out the playlist, get them back, okay? And it will help you to get them back. It's free, okay? Your thoughts are always creating, so why not put it to positive, like the videos say. So how did they feel when they left you? I think that, you know, we've got the Lovers here. They did love you when they left, okay? But something had to change. Something either forced them, okay, with this past connection, or they just decided that it had to end. It couldn't go on as it was. Now, why haven't they been in touch since? And I've got the 10 of Cups here. So a family situation that they are turning, you know, they turn their back on you, or they're still turning their back on you because of this family situation. For others of you, I'm getting that they're not happy with this family situation or wherever they are, you know, whether they've got their own family with somebody, married, living with somebody, or got children, or that they are, you know, parents situation, okay? So for some of them, I'm seeing this as they're still turning their back on you, but for others, they want to walk away from this situation. So they're in a dilemma. Some of them are in a dilemma, not all of them. I think some of them, you know, do want to stay with this family situation, whatever their feelings were for you. So let's go to, does this person still think about you? So for the viewers who chose pile number 2, does this person they miss still think about them? And does this person, for the viewer who chose number 2, does this person they miss want to get back in touch with them? Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so do they still think about you? Yes, they do, but this card for me is always like either blocking you still, okay, or no communication still, but they do still think about you here. But also that they still got things that they've got to cut out of their lives here, and that's clarifying it with this one as well. Okay, do they want to get back in touch with you? They're thinking about it, okay, but they know that they've got a battle to get through first. It's going to be a battle. They've got a battle to overcome first. They've got to cut a lot out of their lives if they were to contact you again, okay, and give up something here. So, for those who chose pile number 2, will they hear from the person they miss? Will they hear from the person they miss soon? And what advice do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 2 in this situation? What advice and guidance do you have for the viewer in this situation, please? Clarify. Okay, so will you hear, will you hear from them? There's certainly major changes here. They don't know how to reach out, I'm being told. They're just looking at the mess that they're in, okay, and the situation they're in. It's not a mess for some of them. They're just looking, you know, do I reach out? Do I? Don't I? Okay, it would be a big change in my life again. Do I do this? So a lot of conflict here. And what advice for you is, you know, a watched pot never boils, my sweetheart. You can stand there looking for as long as you like, but, you know, you'll be looking for a long time here. This is choices, emotional choices, because they're on the cups. For some of you, you're thinking, is this just a fantasy? You know, am I going out of my mind? Well, a reading will clarify whether there is a connection or not, okay? Whether you are going out of your mind or not. Whether you are, you know, still in a connection or whether you're not in a connection anymore. But you have emotional choices. You can choose to be in a negative vibration and just sit waiting, watching your phone, looking out the window or whatever, okay? Waiting. Or you can use your positive thoughts, okay, and put them to good use to attract them back to you. The choice is yours. So, does this person... So, dear Spirit Guides and Angels, for the viewer who chose pile number 2, does this person they miss want to be with them again? For the viewer who chose pile number 2, does this person they miss want to be back with them? The Devil card, and this person is handcuffed. They're thinking about it, but they are tied to this situation. They're tied in a situation here. Whatever the situation is, they're tied in this situation. And will they get back together again? For the viewer who chose pile number 2, will they get back together with the person that they miss? And clarify. Clarify the 5 of Swords. Okay, so does this person you miss want to be with you again? So some of them are tied to a third party situation, whatever the situation, a person or a situation. Okay, there's a third factor in this. For others of them, I think that they are thinking about, you know, the lust sort of side of this and the meeting up with you, as this is a social event as well. You know, do I leave where I am? You know, not leave for good, but do I pursue my fantasy of getting back in touch with you, basically, is what I'm hearing. So will you be back together again? With this Five of Swords, their hands are tied. There's other people involved here or other factors. And yes, they might be rowing, okay? It may be that they left on a row with you and they don't know how this is going to go down. They may have heard gossip. You might have heard gossip, but it's not a very sort of pleasant situation at the moment. So never say never, because that's not how it works, okay? If you really, really want this person back in your life and you are missing them like mad, go and check out the playlist, get them back, and also book a 12-month reading. Doesn't have to be from me, can be from anybody. So let's look at the, but remember, okay, a tarot reading is just for guidance. It will only show if there is a connection between you or there isn't, okay, and give you advice on how this is going. It's up to you to do the work, and that work is what Spirit channeled in those 3 videos. Get them back. So Romance Angels, what message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 2 regarding their connection with this person, please? Passion. Okay, this is showing me that there is still passion between you, passionate thoughts, as we're all energy. Okay, but also allow your heart and soul to sing. So, you know, you can either stand there watching and waiting with a sad heart, or you can allow your heart to sing with and soul to sing with joy, which will bring in positive emotions here. Positive things, okay? What other message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 2, please? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So again, allowing your heart and soul to sing, and those videos will explain what I'm on about here. But you've got to release and heal the past. You can't have negative devil thoughts here. And new love. So for some of you, there is going to be a new love. You know, stop waiting for this person, because you could be waiting a long time. However, from, you know, from those videos, what Spirit have said, you can get them back. Okay, you can get them back, but it takes a lot of work, and it's whether you want to do that or not. Okay, but also if you did get back together again, it would be like starting from scratch. So let's see what Archangel Michael says. Archangel Michael, what message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 1, please? 2, sorry. So Archangel Michael, what message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 2 regarding the person that they miss? Eternal love. So you will always have fond memories of them, and they will always have fond memories of you, even if you don't get back together. Better to have loved than never to have loved, I'm hearing. But you can get them back. You know, I don't care what the tarot cards say. You can get them back. What other message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 2, please? Also, if you are watching this and you're triggered and you're thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, they're not going to come back, then that shows you what is triggering you, that you're not doing the work on yourself. And like I say, those videos tell you how to do the work on yourself. Okay, worthiness. And exactly, this is in one of those videos. Okay, why aren't they communicating yet? I think covers this one. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, that you are worthy. And what message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 2, please, regarding this connection? everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. Whether you're going to be with this person or not, everything is working out in a beautiful way for you. So you are either going to be with them or you're going to be with somebody new. And probably won't give this person a second thought. They'll just be a fond memory. So let me just pull in one of these. What advice do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 2, please? Yeah, for some of you, everything will be okay with this person, but there's just hidden factors still going on that you can't see. Okay? And those videos will help you understand more. Or a personal reading. It's your choice. You can suffer in silence or you can start doing something positive about it. Okay, so what advice do you have, final advice do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 2, please, on this connection? They have to sort themselves out. If they want to be with you, then they will find a way, I'm being told. Yeah. For some of you, it is fated, okay? But also for this person, there's a new, and for you, there's a new chapter coming in to both of your lives, whether together or apart. And again, you know, things will be revealed, but things are going on beneath the surface that you can't see, that are hidden. So don't think that nothing is. So this is very mixed group, okay? This viewer number 2 is very mixed. Because I do feel that for some of you, you will get together. For others, you will move on. But it really depends. If you really, really have tried moving on and you can't forget this person, then please book a personal reading to get more advice and guidance. And also check out that playlist, okay? Because think positive. Your thoughts and feelings create, my lovely. Okay, so something's going to be revealed here that's positive. Divine timing, you've just got to have patience if you do want to stay committed. For others of you, you might hear this and think, you know what, I've wasted enough time on this. I am going to move on. I'm going to let them go. That's entirely up to you. But if you seriously have tried that and you know that you can't let them go, then book a reading, find out the real nitty gritty of this, and also, you know, check out that playlist. Definitely get them back. Okay, my lovelies, I'll leave this with you. Love and light. Okay, my lovelies, for those of you who chose pile number 3, let's have a look at what's going on with your person here, who you're missing. So, dear spirit guides and angels, for the viewer who chose pile number 3, why did the person they miss leave them? Why did the person they miss leave them? And for the viewer who chose pile number 3, how did this person they miss feel when they left them? How did the person they miss feel when they left them? And for the viewer who chose pile number 3, why hasn't the person they miss been in contact since they left? Why hasn't the person they miss been in contact since they left? Okay, so clarify these cards for me, please. Okay, so funny enough, we got the 8 of Cups here twice. So why did the person you miss leave them? Well, they went off. They turned their back on you because it may have been a messy situation. I've got through for some of you. It may be that they were keeping you in the dark about something and there might have been somebody new, or there was something new that they had to pursue, like a career or financial situation, okay? But something took them away from you, obviously. But it's like they were drawn to this. They had to go, I'm being told. You know, if it was a job, they had to go and do this job somewhere else, or they had to move. It was a life's path for them to go on, I'm being told. Even if they went off with somebody new, okay, or whatever they did, for some of them they saw the grass was greener on the other side. I'm getting through, so they might have gone off with somebody new, okay, but it was a life's journey that they had to do at that time, okay. It was something that was fated, I'm being told by Spirit, that they had to do at this current time. So how did they feel when they left you? They were still very passionate about you, okay. They did still have feelings for you, but like I say, this was a path that they had to go on. Even if you thought everything was fine, but fine between you, okay, they were drawn to something else. Look at both of these cards, these Eight of Cups, they're being drawn to something else that they had to do, okay. And Spirit is saying it was a life's path that they had to go on. Okay, so why hasn't this person left? Why haven't they been in contact since they left? They are either, if it was a job, then they're happy earning the money where they are. They're quite contented where they are, or they're in a financial situation that they are enjoying. Okay, they are quite happy where they are, I feel, at the moment, I'm afraid. But doesn't mean that's it, done and dusted, final, end of. Let's get further into this. So, for the viewer who chose pile number 3, does this person they miss still think about them? For the viewer who chose pile number 3, does this person they miss still think about them? And does this person they miss want to get back in touch with them? Okay, so clarify this card, please. Okay, so also I heard then about this situation as why hasn't the person they miss been in contact since they left? I feel that they have built up their security as well to make them feel more secure, to be able to offer you something. I heard through then as well. And also I got through twin flame then for some of you. Okay, only a reading, if you haven't had a reading before, would clarify whether you are in a twin flame situation here. So, does this person still think about you? Well, this devil for me is, again, he's got this big, huge pentacle behind him, and I'm drawn to that. I'm not usually drawn to that. Sometimes I am. So again, there's something financial going on here, but they've still got these passionate feelings for you, okay? This devil for me is, sex on legs. He's not like, certainly not like the other devil card, where he's horrible. But this is showing me that, yes, okay, there's something financial here, but also that they still have feelings. You still turn them on, is what I'm getting through, excuse me. What was it? Do they still think about you? They do, but they feel trapped in a way. They feel that you've moved on as well, I'm hearing. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, really. They still have feelings for you. You still turn them on when they think about you, okay, but they're not sure if you've moved on. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how they can come to you. Okay, so take it as it resonates. So does this person you miss want to get back in touch with you? They do. Okay, this passion. Okay, new start, new beginning. But this person's on the defensive here. Are you going to bite their head off when they come back? What sort of reception are they going to have? Because they went off so determined to go off, I'm hearing, that they really don't know whether you are going to, what your reaction is going to be and what situation you're in again, okay, that you're in. So if you look at these, they're drawing me to these and they've not done it before. It's sort of similar backgrounds, okay, similar backgrounds. So they left, yeah, okay, I thought we were happy here. Hang on a minute, what do you mean you're going off to do something else? And then if they come back, it's like, well, look at you, come back, dragging your sorry ass back here. What the fuck, basically, okay? So this is them going, and then this is you when they come back, like, yeah, okay, right, I'm ready, okay? So they're not sure what reception they're going to get from you here. So let's go to, for the viewer who chose pile number 3, will they hear from this person that they miss soon? Will they hear from the person that they miss soon? And what advice do you have for the viewer in this situation, please? What advice do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 3, please, in this situation? Clarify. And clarify. Okay, so will you hear from them soon? This is sort of offering you something. So they may sort of text you out of the blue. They may phone you out of the blue. You may, it's a small offer here. So you might be furious with this, okay? I've been waiting for ages. You saunter off and all you do is drop in this random text that means bugger all, okay? So you go into a tower moment. It may be that they want to come forward and offer you something. They're not sure whether there's going to be a big Barney about it, or again, they don't know the situation that you're in or how you're going to react. For others of them, I'm getting that they do want to come forward, but it's going to cause a tower moment where they are, okay? But they've certainly got feelings for you here. So what advice for you? Don't sit there bored, waiting. Okay, you're missing other opportunities in your life. Whether they come back or not, you're missing other things in your life. Not necessarily other romantic partners, but other things in your life. You're missing out on catching up with friends, family, doing things for you. Okay, you're just sitting, waiting, putting your life on hold. So you have to think, yes, it is going to be a battle, okay, but you have to think what you're passionate about. And if you truly want them back and you're serious about getting them back, go and check out that playlist. Get them back. Also, get a personal reading to see for you personally, okay, because this is just general for however many people choose pile number 3. Okay, see if there is truly a connection and what the next 12 months will bring between you. So we haven't finished yet. Let's keep going. So for the viewer who chose pile number 3, does this person they miss want to be with them again? For the viewers who chose pile number 3, does the person they miss want to be back with them? And will the viewer who chose pile number 3 and this person get back together again? And clarify. Okay, so does this person you miss want to be with you again? They would... Okay, I'm getting a couple of things. Okay, this is somebody leaving something, and this is work. So let me look at it again. Do they want to be with you again? They would have to leave, especially if they did go off for work or to be in a different place from you, okay? They would really have to think seriously about leaving this because of the security they have where they are, whether it's work or, wherever they are. For others, I'm getting leaving would be hard work. Okay, hard work for them to do. It would be hard for them to do. But for others, it would be, you know, some of them are thinking about, you know, especially if they have to relocate, I'm being told here. Sorry, I was listening to Spirit. They're still chuntering on about how it would be hard to leave, especially if they are working somewhere, okay? It's a lot if they've got to come back to where you are, okay? Back to where they were before, and look at job situations or career situations, financial situations, okay? Relocating homes, etc. So it is a big decision for them. Also, it could be hard work for the two of you, working things out that perhaps at the moment they can't face. But will you get back together again? So this was, do they want to be with you? You know, again, you know, they went off for a reason. This reason is still quite significant, because I do feel that a lot of them are contented where they are. But we do have communication and commitment here. So will you get back together again? I feel that you will. Okay? You will. So let's look at one of these cards. So what message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 3, please? They're certainly thinking about it. Okay, it would take a lot of planning, I'm being told. Okay, when you play chess, you plan your next move. You don't just randomly go somewhere. If you want to win the game, you plot and plan, okay? And your person is really, really thinking about this. How they're going to do it. How they're going to do it, and what reception you're going to give them. Okay, Romance Angels, what message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 3, please, regarding this connection with the person that they miss? Very soon, okay? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So that, the playlist, okay, with those 3 videos will help you decide what you really truly want. Also, they need to decide what they want. Remember that thinking, okay? They got to decide what they want. What other message, please, Romance Angels, for the viewer who chose pile number 3 in this connection? Unrequited love. So for some, they are quite happy where they are, okay? They've no intentions of leaving the security where they are, and it's unrequited love. Or, you know, it will fade. They've got fond memories of you, but it's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep the relationship going. It may be that where they are, there's that situation, but I'm not feeling it for this group. I feel it's something, you know, a lot of them are happy where they are. But a personal reading, you know, don't take this to heart. It is general. You know, you might be listening to this. It might not be relevant for your situation. It might be relevant for somebody else who's listening for this. Book a personal reading. Really find out the truth. And also, if there is a connection still, you can work on this and you can get them back. No problem. Okay, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So it's up to you. If you are seriously want this person back, despite what this reading says, book a personal reading to see if there is a connection between you, or whether you are wasting your time. And then if there is a connection, you can work on them, okay, with those videos. And I also do personal mentoring. I've brought lots of people back together, okay? Even invited to one wedding. So, Archangel Michael, what message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 3 regarding this connection, please? What advice do you have? Let go of fear right now, okay? Clear yourself of heavy, toxic or ego-based thoughts or feelings. And those videos, you know, especially the one, how to get somebody back, will help you with that regarding ego and what that means. So what other message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 3, please? Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Like I say, if you really feel that there is a connection, you've tried to move on from this person and you still feel that connection, book a reading. If you have already had a reading from me and I've said, you know, that there is still a connection, then keep doing your work, like those 3 videos say in the playlist. Get them back. What message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 3, please? Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So definitely stay optimistic. Release any negative, angry, toxic thoughts and feelings here. Okay? If you truly feel this connection, because they do, you know, have a connection with you still. And what final message do you have for the viewer who chose pile number 3 regarding this connection with the person they miss? Okay, think positive thoughts. You are the creator of your reality. For some of you, walk away. But for others of you, you know, new beginnings, new starts. Do have to wait though, okay? You will have to wait. It's not going to be a quick process. Because don't forget, I do see some of you ending up together here. But there would have to be a tower moment first. For some of you, you know, let them go. For others of you, if you truly feel this connection, then work on it, my lovelies. Okay, that playlist is free. There is still a love connection for some of you. The playlist is free. It helps you. It's channeled from spirit to help you get them back. Okay, I'll leave this one with you. Love and light.